What is up, people? Van from the Vaniverse Gaming Channel here with another video on Conan Exiles. In today's video, I want to show you guys how you beat the game. The whole purpose of Conan Exiles is to start out with nothing, to gain in level and gear and ability, and then eventually leave the exiled lands and get through the green wall. The bracer that is on your wrist is what keeps you in there, and once you remove it, you are now free to cross the green wall and to escape the exiled lands. Now, I will tell you, this is a disclaimer, that if you choose to do this process and remove your bracer, your character will be deleted. On a PvE and PvP servers, your character can be deleted and all of your buildings, as long as they're part of a clan, they'll remain. But I've never had that same luck on a single player version, where when my character is deleted, I can't access my buildings because of my character different name. So it may work, it may not. I'm just going to tell you, if you're playing single player and you want to beat the game and you want to do this, make sure you are done playing Conan Exiles and that you're okay restarting from scratch after you remove your bracer. Now, with that disclaimer over, there's going to be some spoilers in this video, so if you guys do not want to see all this information and know how to beat the game and figure it out on your own, then stop watching now. So, the video is going to basically be me showing you the different locations, what to kill, and how to build it all together, and then make the keystone that helps you escape the exiled lands. Now, the video is already going to be fairly long, and I did not want to include all of the dungeon kills of the bosses, so I'm going to link those in the description below, and also clicking on the eye in the right-hand corner, and you can actually watch the full dungeon guide on how to get to and kill the boss that drops the item you need for this video. I will put a little snippet of the video, most likely in here, of the dungeon showing you the boss fight and how to kill him, but to see the full video, you want to click on the links that are in the description. So let's get started. First thing is the map. We're going to show you who to kill. The first one is going to be the croc boss, and then you're going to have to kill the Locust Queen boss, which is up here in the passage, and then after that, you're going to go kill the Pirate King, which is right here over at that camp. They all have a piece of a scourge stone that you will combine together, and you do that at the Sandswept Ruins, and that is where you will actually, right here, you will combine it together and you will make a scourge stone. Once you do that, you will then have to kill several different bosses that I have shown with a skull on the map here. The Witch Queen is one. Then you have to kill the Barrow King, which is over here. And then you have to kill the Kinscourge, which is right here. And then you have to kill the Well of Skelos boss here. And these are all videos that I'm going to link you that you can go check out. The one boss I am going to kill in this video is going to be the Undead Dragon, because I don't have a video of me killing him already made. So I will show you that here as well. Once you collect all of the pieces, you will take it to the Chaos Mouth altar, as you can see here. And then you will combine it together and you will make the keystone to remove your bracer. So, with all that being said, we're going to go to the first location here, and I'm going to show you how to find the boss, what it looks like, and then how to kill him. So the first place we're going to go to is going to be the croc boss. So here we go. Okay, so here we are on the map. You can see us. I think we're in, like, I don't know, H4 or something like that. My thrall is going to come with me. Now, I will tell you, I am not in God mode. I don't have any admin cheats on, but I am wearing a very good set of gear for archery. And on top of that, I have a very strong bow, the best bow probably in the game, and the strongest arrows in the game. So stuff's going to die pretty quick. Just note that if you come in here and you are not geared like me, this stuff's going to be a lot harder to kill. So first, we're going to clear through here. I mean, basically one heavy with the bow and arrow that I have, and the build I have is pretty much going to kill most of these crocs, except for this guy here who is an elite. You can tell by the blue eyes and the little mini boss skull that he has. He's one of the elites from his blue eyes. Now, there should be a couple more in here. I'm not sure where they are. And then the boss is going to be in this room in the back. So we'll keep plowing through these guys. I think that guy there. This guy's coming. We'll get him. I think that guy's dead. Here's another dude. And then you can see in the back there, the big dude, that's the guy we actually need to kill. You want to make sure that you bring your hatchet with you because he's a beast, so you can't be looted. You actually have to hatchet him in order to get the item you need. So here we go. You can see I'm headshotting him, and he's taking a ton of damage, but that's just because of the bow I have. Now, I will tell you that he is pretty easy compared to a lot of the other things you have to kill in this video. So there you go. You can check it out right here. We got the first of 3 pieces of the Scourge Stone. Leon, kill this dude. Okay. So there we go. So now let's head out of here and go to the second section that you need to do to get the next piece, which is at the Locust Queen. Okay, here we are on the map. You can see we're right here in the top area of the jungle. Now this is the passage. This actually is the passage that takes you between the jungle and the frozen north. So basically we're going to run through here. There's going to be a crap ton of spiders that are going to be super annoying, especially since I'm wielding a bow and I don't actually have anything to kill them with. But yeah, so she is going to be down here. We're going to jump down without dying, hopefully, without taking too much damage. And then we're going to get past the spiders. And then once we get past the spiders, we're going to get to the boss and we're going to go from there. Okay, finishing off this last spider. Healing myself up. I don't really need it. And then right there you can see the boss that we have to kill. Now she's going to be a lot harder than the croc boss. Oh, crap. Oh, I have the wrong arrows. I'm like, why is this not hitting her? It's going right through her. There it is. Okay. So you can see she's still taking some significant damage because of my build, but it's taking more shots to kill her than it did to kill the alligator or crocodile, whatever, the croc boss. So let's get her down. Boom, dead. We'll get out our hatchet again since she's a beast. We'll hit her one time. And voila. There it is. We got the Scourge Stone piece number 2. So now we have 2 out of 3. And now we have to head over to the pirate area and kill the Pirate King to get the 3rd and final piece. Okay, so here we are. We're over at the Pirate's Cove. Now, I will say that you could probably get to the boss by climbing up here. Just be careful because when you swim, you lose stamina. So if you make the attempt, just make sure you have some decent stamina. It's probably going to save you some time and some effort than going around the long way. But for the sake of this video, I am going to go around the long way. But I'm going to speed it up a little bit just to kind of make it go a little bit faster. So I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to let you kind of watch a little bit. And then we'll get to the boss at the top and show you where he is and how to kill him. Okay, so now we got to the top here. We're going to kill this guy, and then right to our left is going to be the boss and his little friend. So we'll kill his little friend, and then we'll take on the boss. And I'll whiff, and then I'll hit him once, and then I'll kill him, and boom. So you don't need a hatchet for this guy because he's an NPC, and you can see there you go. He has the third and final piece of the Scourge Stone. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take these pieces to the Sand-Swept Ruins and put them all together. So let's go there next. All right, here we are at the Sand-Swept Ruins. We got our 3 pieces, you can see, and then now on the map you can see where we are. We are right over here, right south of the jungle. You can see right by this word little file here. So I will warn you that when you get here, there's going to be these sand ruin dogs or beasts or sand beasts, or I don't know what the hell these things are, but they are extremely difficult to kill. They hit really hard. They bleed you. So I would highly suggest avoiding these the best you can. Now, I shot this guy to try and kill him. It was a bad decision. You should be able to run through here and not aggro any of them. But if you do, since they've made changes to the game, you actually get followed a pretty long way. So you can see I'm going to jump off here to the left because there's 2 more up on the stairs, and I'm going to run around. Now, this thing is still following me, and Leon is doing absolutely nothing, and I keep on getting bled. So I'm just going to run in here and try and lose him. But basically, he won't leave. If I look behind me, he's still there. And if I look behind me again, he's still there. And so he's just not going to leave. So I'm going to basically have to kill him. So I'm going to stop here. I'm going to run out of stamina. He's going to hit me pretty good. And then what I'm going to need to do is get Leon to take the aggro, because I don't have any weapons except for a bow, and to face tank this guy would be silly. So Leon's going to crunch on him a little bit. I'm going to heal myself up. But like I said, you can probably avoid them. If you do get aggro by one of them, note that they are extremely hard to kill and will probably F up your day. I mean, Leon has full set of Silent Legion. He's wielding a Sword of Crom, and it took a while to kill him. So keep that in mind. Once you get through all that, you get to this guy, Petrus or Petruso, the Sandstorm Maniac. So this guy, if you have the items, they will all be white. If you don't, they'll be grayed out, but we're going to hand in all the pieces. We're going to get a heart of the sands, which is also called the sandstone. The Scourge Stone, and voila. So now that we have acquired that, we need all the drops from the different bosses. So we're going to go do that here next. Okay, so the first boss we are going to kill is going to be the Undead Dragon, and you can find him here at the sinkhole. Now, I like to come from this top entrance because it's not that hard to get down, and if you go from the main entrance, you have to go through a lot of ads and a lot of corruption. And if you know what you're doing, you can just come to the actual stone here, port in, and then just go down this way. He's at the bottom of it. We're going to kill him, and we're going to basically have to harvest him like we did the other creature bosses. And he is going to be extremely difficult. So he is probably the hardest guy you're going to fight through the whole game. He's probably as hard as some of the dungeon bosses, maybe even harder. He has some cool sets, and there's some ads of skeletons around, so just be careful. We're going to make our way down here. If you don't do this correctly, you could easily fall to your death, so just be careful. And then also you have to watch out for these silly skeletons that will also shoot you while you're trying to climb, so make sure you take them out as well. And here's where it gets a little bit on the tricky side. We're going to jump over here, and if we can do the jump correctly, we'll land where we want to. If we don't do it correctly, we will splat. So if we can jump over, no, not this side, right here. If we kind of jump a little bit to the right, like this, and boom, okay? So we just landed on the tip. That's where we wanted to go. So now from here, it's real easy. You just kind of fall and slide your way down. And voila, we're here, and Leon's already here. So all that pink stuff is corruption. Those are the entrance and exit. So after you kill him, you're going to have to go through here. Let's try and clear out these skeletons. Oh shit, I shot the boss. So you will notice that almost everything we killed up until this point had 1 skull. And you will notice this guy has 3 skulls. So just keep that in mind. He's going to take a while to kill. he has like a breath of fire attack. He does like a leg swipe. So being an archery build is really good. If you are a melee build, he's going to be a little bit harder. He's going to do some good damage. But this fight takes a while. So I'm going to fast forward it a little bit just till the end, and then we'll harvest and get this piece. And then after this boss, what I would highly suggest is this is the point that you're going to go and watch all my other dungeon videos in the dungeon series. I will link them up in the eye if you click on the eye in the right-hand corner, or if you click on the links in the description. It's going to give you the 4 dungeons you have to do in order to get the rest of the pieces. That way you can watch those videos, and then once you're done watching those videos, you can come back and then you can watch the end of this video, which will be right after this fight. So let's get this sped up so you can kind of see this, and then we'll go from there. Okay, boom, dead. So you get the achievement of destroying a dragon, and then you come over here, you get your little hatchet out, you whack him once, and boom, there you go, the Star of Champions. And now we have the Star of Champions, and we have the Scourge Stone. So at this point, you need to go and you need to complete the other dungeons that I have linked and I've mentioned already. And then once you gather all the pieces, you can then go to the altar and put them all together, which we'll show you right now. Okay, people, by this point, you have done the dungeons, you have collected all the items, and now you are ready to complete the Keystone and leave the Exiled lands. So we have our Scourge Stone that we already had. We got the Trapezoid from the Well of Skelos boss. We got our Star of Champion from the Undead Dragon. We got our Mask of the Witch Queen from the Witch Queen, which you saw the dungeon video. We got our Diadem of the Kings, or whatever you want to say it, from the Barrow King. And then we got our Tears of the Two Races from the Kinscourge in the Black Keep. So once you have all these collected, you're going to come to here on the map. It's called the Chaos Mouth. And at the end of it, there's going to be an altar. So you're going to take these items, you're going to come to the altar, and you're going to put all of the items into the altar. Once you put them in the altar, it is going to kick you back a keystone right away. There's nothing else you have to do. Boom, right here. And for some reason, it gives you the Tears of whatever back. So you put the keystone in your inventory, and now is the moment of truth. You come over here, you open it up, you right-click it, and here you go. Removing the bracelet and escaping from the Exiled lands will delete your character permanently, and you will restart the game. So you want to make sure if you want to do this, yes or no. We're going to say yes, and goodbye all of that hard work. So for doing all that, you get this wonderful cutscene of you walking out nonchalantly past the green wall, which is not green anymore, and into the freedom of the real world, baby. So that's it. After the little cut screen showing you walking off into the sunset, even though it's kind of a bright day, then your character will be deleted and it will go to a black screen. It will load, and voila, you are now going to be back at the character creation screen in 3, 2, 1, boom. So that's that. That is how you gather everything you need and you beat Conan Exiles. So hopefully you guys found this video helpful. And if you have any comments, just leave them in the comments below, questions, or if you have any video ideas, leave those as well. I appreciate you guys watching. This is Van from the Vaniverse Gaming Channel. As always, thank you. Cheers and peace out.